to talk about text features. They help you better understanding a nonfiction book. So let's go one by one. And later, we're going to together read a book about baby tigers. So titles. Look at the titles. In a book, in a nonfiction book, the titles usually identify the topic of the text and tells you what the text will be about. So, Sarisha, can you tell me, in this example, what is the title and what does it tell you?
The title is Bones and More Bones.
So you will know the text will be about?
Bones and
bones.
more
Bones. Good. Then we have subtitle. In this example, just so you know, not every time we can see subtitle in a text. But here we do have a subtitle, the skeletal system. It usually, a subtitle gives you more information about the topic of the text. And then we have title page. The title page usually shows up at the very beginning of the book. When you open the cover, you will see the title page. And the title page tells you a book's title and the author, illustrator, and the publisher. And here, I believe it's very familiar to you. Can you tell me what do we call this part? Sean? Hi, Sean.
This is the table of contents.
Yes, table of contents. And then Angela Dong. So in this table of contents, if I want to know more about brains and nerves, which page should I go?
42.
Exactly, 42. So table of contents tells you the name of the chapters and on what page they can be found. And then it's index. Index usually show up at the very end of the book. It tells you what pages you can find on certain topics. For example, they're always in alphabetic order. And if you want to know something about belly button, you go to page 28. If you want to know something about arms, you go to page 15 and 16. The words will be shown there, information will be there as well. And then glossary. Glossary. What a glossary? What does glossary do? Anybody? Let's see. Brian. Wait. Brian, what does a glossary do?
Glossary is a definition of text. You don't know, for example, if I don't know what to mean, go to glossary. They will the definition.
Very good. So glossary are a bunch of keywords in the text. So for example, if you see a word like tooth, you don't know the meaning and it's in bold or italics, you can go to the glossary to find the definition of this word. And then heading. Heading divides the text into sections and explains what the section will be about. So here in central nervous system, this is the title of the text. And then in different paragraphs, above different paragraphs, we have headings. And the headings divides the text into sections. So if you see brain as a heading, you know that in the following paragraph, you will read something about brain. And then we're going to talk about photographs. Usually in a nonfiction book, we see many real pictures. They are taken by real photographers, and you will see what is this thing really about. They are photographs. And usually in a fiction book, we see more illustrations. They usually are drawn by certain artists. These artists are called illustrators. But it's not an absolute information. Sometimes in a fiction book, you can see photographs, and sometimes in a nonfiction book, you can see illustrations. Okay? And then caption. Caption is very usual in a nonfiction book. So can you tell me what does a caption do? Angela Dong. What does a caption do?
caption means words, a photograph or illustration is about.
Yes, caption tell you what the illustration and what the photographs are about. For example, you can see a photograph. You can see a photograph of this brain here, and then what is the caption here, Sarisha?
This is a slide view of a human brain.
Excellent. This is a side view of a human brain. So caption tells you what this picture is about. Great. And then labels. Label is very obvious. It tells you different parts of a picture or of a photograph, the names of certain parts. And then graphs and tables, they organize and helps you compare like information and numbers in a visual way, so you can see them like in an easier way, and it's better to they can help you to understand the numbers or informations better. And then map. In a nonfiction book, you can see some maps sometimes. It shows where the places or events are located, like this map. Percentage of Americans with heart diseases. Here, you can see the information here. And diagrams are pictures. Shows you different parts of something. For example, here we can see a diagram of an eyeball. And you can see different parts of the eyeball, including eyelid, iris, pupil, and retina in a visual way. Okay, and then we have bold print and italics. So sometimes in a nonfiction text, you will see bold prints. Bold prints are usually the key words of this text, important words. Usually you can see this, you can find these words in the glossary. And then italics are informations that are important. So the author wants to emphasize this information. She or he will use italics. For example, the average adult breathes more than 600 times each hour. Remember, it's not each second, it's not each day, it's each hour. So the author wants to emphasize that. And then we have bullet points. Bullet points makes a list. Make a list easier to read. If you put the list all together, it will be a mess. So authors want to use bullet points to make the list easier to read and easier to understand. Last but not least is about fact box. Fact box or sidebars, they give interesting facts, fun facts, or extra information about a topic, like this. So here, actually, we're talking about bones and more. We're talking about bones, but in a sidebar, in a fact box, it tells you some fun facts about skeletal system. Okay, so these text features help you. If you use your brain reading in a nonfiction book, you would notice these text features. And these text features can help you better understanding the text and grow knowledge out of the nonfiction book. So now, together, we are going to read in epic book. It's about baby tigers. So here I have, yes, Sarisha?
I can't see.
Oh, can you see the epic book here?
I can't see the epic book.
Yeah.
I cannot see the epic book.
Really? How about now?
No.
Wait. Can everybody else can see? Angel Dong, can you see my epic book now? Like now?
I can see it.
You can see it. How about Brian?
I can see it.
Yeah. Sarisha, can you see the can you see the epic book here? It's been project in my screen.
I can't see it.
Hmm? That's weird. Wait a second. Can you see my face?
No.
Can you click my name actually?
Where?
Click my name at the sidebar.
Which one is Turitations?
Click one of them.
Okay, I clicked it.
Can you see my face?
I can't see it clearly now.
Do you see my face? Yes?
I can.
And then now I'm going to project this epic book. Can you see the epic book now?
Yes.
Great. Now let's start. So let's go to the title page first. Sarisha, can you tell me what is the title of this book?
Adorable Animals, Baby Tiger.
Great. Adorable Animals, Baby Tigers. And who's the author of this book?
Barbara Schaffer.
Barbara Schaffer. Very good. Now let's go to next page. Seems like this book does not have table of contents. Let's go directly to chapter 1. Chapter 1. I'm going to invite Andrea Dong to read this page for us. Hi, Andrea Dong. Can you read this page? A cute
and cuddly baby. A deer munches on some leaves. Nearby, a mother tiger and its cubs hide. The mother stands still. It waits for a perfect moment to
Yeah.
ours.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, the cubs jump. The startled deer runs away. The mother sits down to rest. Meanwhile, the cubs wait, chase, and swat each other. In time, they will be serious hunters. But for now, they are still cubs.
Great. Excellent job, Angela. Thank you. And now on this page, what kind of text features can you find? Just now we mentioned many text features. What kind of text features can you find in these two pages? Brian? Can you tell me what is this chapter about?
About
baby
tigers.
About baby tigers. Where you get this information? You get the information from the title of this chapter, right?
Yes.
So that is one text feature. Do you find the photographs?
Yes.
Yes,
right.
We have real photos about babies, tigers playing together. And do you find a picture of the mother tiger?
Yes.
Yes, so two baby tigers and one mother tiger. So let's go to next page. Sarisha, can you read this page?
Newborn cubs. Tigers are powerful hunters, but they start off as helpless cubs. They are blind, toothless, and wobbly. They need their mothers to protect and care for them.
Excellent. And what kind of text features do you find in this page? What is this text about? What is this paragraph about?
It's about
Read the heading.
It's about newborn cubs.
Great. The heading gives you the information of this paragraph about newborn cubs. And do you find a graph?
Yes.
What does this graph tell you?
How much does a newborn cub weigh?
How much? How much? Can you read?
2 to 3 pounds.
2 to 3 pounds. So from this page, you learn a lot from the headings, from the graph, and also you can enjoy these cute pictures of a newborn cub. Thank you, Sarisha. Now let's go to next page. Sean, can you read this part?
Okay. Growing fast. About 1 to 2 weeks after birth, cubs get their first teeth. Their eyes open too. They totter around as they learn to walk. They grow stronger. They pounce and play with other cubs.
Now, Sean, tell me, what is this paragraph about?
It's about how little cubs grow fast.
Very good. You learned this information from the heading. What else can you find of the text feature, about the text feature?
What
other text features can you find?
I know that they have they look vampires because they only have 4 teeth. That's what makes them look like vampires.
Thank you for your extra information. But Sean, do you find any other text features here? For example, photos or bold words or captions?
Ornament teeth. Later replace in the cub's baby teeth.
Yes, you find a caption. So this photo is about this baby tiger nibbling on a twig. And you can see the teeth here. And the caption tells you that permanent teeth later replace the cub's baby teeth. And you see photos. Okay. What else can you find?
Totter is a bold word.
Very good. Totter is a bold word. Probably you now don't know, what does totter mean? Where can you find the definition?
At the glossary.
At the glossary. Very good. So you can go to the glossary. And then, can you find the word totter here?
Yes.
Yes. What's the definition of totter, Sarisha?
To move unsteadily.
Yeah, can you imagine this picture? The cub is moving unsteadily. It's totter.
Yeah. Wiggle it.
Yeah. Now let's go to next page. Wow. What is this, Brian? It's a diagram. It's a diagram. Very good. Do you also see the labels?
Yes.
Yes. So the labels and the diagram shows you different body parts of a baby tiger, of a cub. So tiger, cub features: tail, whiskers, ears, claws, and striped fur. So this is chapter 1. This is chapter 1. So tomorrow we are going to, not tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to read the rest of this book. So I want somebody to tell me, what did you learn today? Anja Dong, what did you learn today?
Today we learned about baby cubs.
Baby tiger cubs, right?
Yes.
And we can understand so much more about the cute and cuddly babies using text features, right? We learn a lot of text features of a nonfiction book. Do you think so?
Yes.
Yes. So with the help of these text features, we can learn so much more. Not just these text sentences and photographs, we can notice so much more details like this, the graph, or like this, the caption, the bold words, and also this diagram. Okay, so that's the small group guided reading for today. If you have more questions, you can stay behind for 8 minutes. If you don't, you can leave and then start your homework. Start your classwork. Okay?
It's not homework. homework because you're just doing it at home because
it's classwork.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Miss Sloan,
Yeah,
can I tell you something?
sure.
In my mom's class, she is actually doing the same thing, bold words, all of kind of things.
Oh, they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Are they on their nonfiction reading right now?
Not really. They're just on their fiction one.
Oh, fiction one. Okay. Sometimes in a fiction book we do have bold words. These bold words are also informations, important informations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions? Sean, questions? No? Guys, if you don't have any, yeah.
None. But bye.
Bye. Bye, Sean. And bye, Sarisha.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Yu.
Bye.